Well, hello. Welcome to a perfect spring afternoon here in Canberra, the national capital, by Lake Burley Griffin. I'm Philip Jones, the Martini Whisperer, and I've been invited back again by local distillery Underground Spirits to create 2 bespoke cocktails to celebrate spring as part of the Floriade Festival. Floriade is a world famous experience that celebrates spring here in the national capital. Normally there are stone's throw from where I'm standing, a couple 100,000 blooms and culture and food and the best of the region. But because it's 2020, we're doing a bit different this year, and the festival was spread around the city. So I thought it's a really perfect place to come down here and make some cocktails that show off this fantastic new release of Underground Spirits that celebrates spring. So let me tell you about the gin I'm working with today. Underground Spirits is an award-winning team based in the south part of Canberra, in a suburb called Canberra. And they've been around for about 3 or 4 years now and have gone from strength to strength to strength. So as part of their partnership with the Floriade Festival, they've created a special gin each year inspired by the theme or the ideas behind the festival. So this year, this beautiful pink bottle here is a pink gin. Pink gin's a big thing right now. It's probably the most exciting gin category there is at the moment. But there are pink gins and there are pink gins, shall we say. And so I'm very happy to work with this gin, and when they gave me a bottle to try and think about it, you need to find, I guess, the essence of the spirit, so to speak. I need to find how best to set that off to its advantage, because you can put tonic with anything, you know what I mean? You can mix it in, whatever, but is that the best way to experience the gin? So I happily, not this bottle, but went for another bottle, prototyping and experimenting and tasting and thinking about how it is. Now, if you're not familiar with Underground Spirits, one of their key points of difference as distillers, and they're a small batch team, very committed to what they do. They're very much around sustainability, but also purity in their spirit. So they have a very special process of purification in the distillation process that gets down to the micron level, basically. But what does that mean to drink? It means that the spirits are really clean and really refined, and the flavours are really, really natural. So in this instance, the gin gets its colour from using raspberries, and they also use some finger lime in there as well as part of the botanical mix, as well as the other things they put into the gin. Like any combination, it took lots and lots and lots of prototypes to try and land this one, but the net result is a spirit that is, again, very delicate, no additive sweeteners, no add colours, this is all perfectly natural, and it means it's something that I've got a very delicate, fragrant and slightly sweet, but not overly so, but very clean on the palate gin to work with. So I've hopefully come up with a couple of recipes that do it justice, and it's a really another fine product for Underground Spirits. So let me tell you about the 2 cocktails I created inspired by the Underground Spirits gin. My approach to cocktail making for people like yourself is to make it accessible and easy as possible. I don't want to give you ingredients or techniques that are hard to find, or you can get them at a fantastic bar, and I'll leave that to the mixologists. I like to have an approach that you can do this at home and it's not too hard to do. And more importantly, they're delicious. So there's 2 actually. One's called the Spring Fling and the other is called Marion Sundowner. So Marion Mahoney Griffin was the life partner and artistic partner of Walter Burley Griffin, of course, the lake is named after. Some people may not know that the illustrations that were done about the designs for Canberra during the International Design Competition, when they were deciding who was going to design our national capital, was by her. And thanks to her beautiful images, we get locations like this today. But she apparently was a teetotaler. So I'm a bit cheeky. I'm told I'm a bad influence when it comes to cocktails. So I've been a bit cheeky to kind of name a cocktail after her, because she never drank. She was much more sensible than I am and lived a very healthy life. But if I can tempt her with a cocktail, I hope I can tempt her with this one. So what it has is, of course, the Underground Spirit, about 45 mils of that. Then the Taste of Spring and Summer, Aperol, a very light aperitif, not too bitter, from Italy. And then you build it in a nice tall glass, but this is where it gets interesting. Then you add it with either soda, so a very nice premium soda, and you build it up nice and tall. But if you want to go a bit adventurous, you can switch out your soda water for some Prosecco, nice dry Prosecco, and you garnish it with 2 things. Again, these will harmonise in the glass, so they look quite beautiful. So a blood orange, beautiful red colour, and the natural sweet for that, and again, some lovely fresh basil. In that as well. So when you put it all together, you'll get something that's just really, frankly, really Moorish. So that's Marion Sundowner. And then being spring, thoughts turn to, I don't know about you, but thoughts turn to romance. We can get out a bit now. Everyone's looking their best. You've done the winter gym thing and now you're going to strut your stuff. So why not create a little something romantic again with colours like this and delicate flavours like this? I was kind of thought, let's make a really nice date night cocktail. Again, really simple to do. So again, 45 mils or thereabouts of the Underground Spirits gin. Then you add triple sec, which is a sort of an orange cruet. It's not as sweet and rich as Cointreau, so don't use Cointreau, look out for triple sec. About 15 mils of that. You build it in a cocktail shaker. But here's the kicker. You get a little bit of lime juice, fresh lime juice, and trust me on this one, some red chili. So I de-seed these, chop this very, very, very finely in a shaker, shake away till really, really cold, and served in a chilled cocktail glass with a thin slice of lime on the side, and you get a really evocative, delicious Moorish cocktail with just a hint of heat and spice, so nice little frisons going in the glass like any good date should have. So there you are, Marion Sundowner and the Spring Fling made using Underground Spirits.